Hey there, YouTube. Charles T back again with a 52 card PSA submission. This one was part of the New Year special. It was one of the last ones I got in. $15 a card. Mostly basketball, a little bit of football sprinkled in at the end. And just go through it. Overall, did pretty decent on this order. It was a little strange though, and I'll get into that when we get a couple of cards in here. Nice Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Thought it looked clean. I've had this since 2019 when I pulled it. So got the 10. Estimate that's probably about a $40 card, 40, maybe 50. A lot of Kareem fans still out there. Go through. Oops. Got the Desmond Bain Red Cracked Ice. Thought it looked good. Centering's good. Must have saw something in the corner that I didn't see, but I didn't see any white on any of them. So that's what it is there. Scotty Barnes, red, white, and blue. He's been playing real well. I think he just broke his finger though. So is what it is there. Nice Larry Bird here. Believe that's a pop 1. So should do decent on that, being first to market. So nice red cracked Prism draft picks. I'm sorry, pop 2. Butler. This is what I was saying was a little bit weird on this order. If you're not familiar with PSA's website, when it goes into QA checks, you can see the grades. And as soon as it popped in there, I popped in, looked at all the grades. This card was a PSA 10 when it was in there at the very first, but then on the final cut, it went down to a 9. The order, when it said completed, it did take a couple extra days more than normal to actually get shipped. So I'm not sure, maybe they popped it out, put the new grade in. There's a few cards like that as well. This card, they gave it a 7. Can't catch it on here, but it's got the factory lines on there. I guess there's more than they like on there. It's got one here, one here, one here, but it's the normal print lines. I was okay if it got a 9. I'd still get, probably about 20 bucks for it, which would cover eBay fees, grading fees. It's pack pulled, so really don't have anything into the card, but a 7. I'll bring it to a show, maybe 5 bucks, 10 bucks tops on it, so I'll lose a little bit there. Not worth cracking out and sending it back in. Had a bunch of these. This was the worst of the bunch, but at a 9, I'll still make money off it. I'll still probably get 25 to 30 bucks off of it. Same here. This is the worst of these. I had about 4 of these that have sent in. All have got 10s on these, but this one was a little bit worse than the others. Did have a, where is it? A little bit of a chipping up there. All the others didn't, so figured I'd send it in by itself. It did get the 10. Nice splash on this. They're the Splash Brothers, so I like sending these in. These always do well. Not huge profits, but 35, 40 bucks on that card. This I was actually surprised with. I didn't think it deserved the 10. Top to bottom, it's a little bit, probably a little bit more than 60-40. Left to right as well. So I was surprised they gave that a 10, but I'm very happy with it. A 9, still make money off of it. Pack pulled as well, so very pleased with that. Nice Purple Wave Steph here. Steph's stuff always sells. It's pop 2, even in college uniform. This should do well, probably a $40 to $50 card there. Get the 8 on here. Not sure what they saw. Can't see anything really. I mean, white back, something maybe with the cracked ice, but I don't see it. So is what it is there. Bronny James, not turning out to be what we thought he was going to be. Basically his first card here. I got a bunch of his stuff in this order that I graded, but nice to get the 10. I'll still do okay on that. This Ray Wave, I didn't expect much more than a 9 off of it. Has just been sitting in my store, hasn't been selling, so figured it might get be easier to sell in a 9 slab. We'll see. Nice 10 there. Had this one sitting. Does have a bad corner. Not really bad, but figured I'd send it in. I like Paul Pierce. It's the orange, and it's numbered to 39. So just keep that on the PC, get it slabbed, I figured. It's got bad corner right there, white. So I figured we'd get a 9, no biggie. Then we get into a couple Tatums. Purple Waves, possible MVP this year, so could see a nice little bump there. But all in all, still love Tatum. You know, I'm a Celtics fan, so growing up in Boston, like all the Boston teams, I think both of these are pop ones. Sorry guys, I'm stuttering. I just have my iPad on the side here. Look up all the values, or not the values, but the pops. This is a pop 1, that's a pop 2, so those should do pretty good. And then we get to the man of the hour here, Wemby. These cards sell very easy, very quickly. You basically have nothing into them when you pack pull them, and you get 10s. Haven't checked lately. I think 80 bucks on this one, 70 on that one right now. These are still doing over 50 in 10s. So I got a 9. Still make some money off of that. I think they're doing 35 in 9s. Those are doing over 50. Haven't checked the Fearless. And then this one was another one that was a 10 when the QHX first came out, and then it got dropped to an 8 for some reason. Don't see anything wrong with this. Centering's perfect. No dings, dents, scratches. Corners are good. You know, I don't see it. I don't see an 8 there, guys. Again, not worth cracking, so just sell it raw. No biggie there. This was a $1 box find. Thought it looked good. I bought a bunch of these Marvels out of the $1 box for UFC. They all had one little bad corner here or there. John Jones didn't, so it was the best out of the bunch. I sent this one. I might send in a few of the others. I got a press proof of Khabib that I might send in, and we'll see how that does. You never know, might get through. Most of them have a bad corner there or there. That's what I saw in most of the other ones. Was into a break, hit the Kings and the 76ers. I do random breaks, guys. I don't like to pick your team. So I do little cheap ones here or there, usually with whale of a pull. And I hit both of these in that break. Both look clean, so I sent them in, 10-10. He's having a great season. His stuff sells pretty well. I think he just got a concussion and Embiid is out, so his stuff kind of cooled off from the time I sent it in. Great time to get these back. Caitlin Clark, she just broke the all-time NCAA scoring record, and you got the tournament coming up. I know her stuff is flying. It's not the first Bowman, so it's really her second-year card, but these will still do well. Then I did some Angel Reese. Her team won last year. They should have a good playoff run. She's huge on social media, so I sent in a bunch of her stuff. Didn't all grade that well, so 9, a 10, an 8, and a 6. They damaged this card, guys. Not worth fighting on this one. Right there, the corner is all jacked up. Can't really see it on the screen, but yeah, I wouldn't have sent in a card like that with that bad of a jacked up scratches and ding white corner on that. So it is what it is there. Cameron Brink for Stanford, just having a great season. Again, another big person on social media, a lot of followers. So if they do a nice little run in the NCAA tournament, should do well on those cards. Then back to some Bronny James. A 9, a 10 on the pink. And this card I will probably lose on. Paid 30 for it. So I got 45 into it with grading fees. And raw right now, I think, I've seen some go for as little as 10 to 8 bucks, I think, lately. So in a 9, probably not going to get much more than 20, 25 for it. So I'll lose probably 10 to 15 bucks on this card. It is what it is, guys. He's just not performing. He is LeBron James' son, but even with that, he still needs to perform, and he's just not doing it. Nice card here. Again, pack pulled the other 3. So this one I pack pulled, this one I pack pulled. So should make up for the loss on the other card with the 10s there. Gave this a shot, borderline 60-40. Now that I look at it in the case, it's probably a little bit worse. So that's why that one got the 9. But first card in the, you know, the Miami kit. So nice pink. I had the pink, what is it? The pink X-Fractor. Those look really cool. But at the time, they were going for 130 bucks, so I just sold it raw. Figured that card's going to go down, and it has, and it was off-centered anyway, so no biggie there. These are sneaky. These are in the Goodwin Champions mega boxes, so you get one pink pack, and I pulled 2 tigers out of the one I bought. So sent this in, got the 10. I believe that's a pop 1. Let me check real quick. Tiger stuff always does well. It's pop 2 now, so. And then sent in a lot of the other stuff I got from the Goodwins. MJ and a 10, that'll do well, especially it'll be in one of the first ones to market. Sent in a bunch of CJs. This was a 10 as well in the first QA checks, and then got dropped to a 9. Nice 10 here on the Stroud. That one's the orange. It's got an orange back compared to the normal blue backs. There's also a red. I don't know what those come out of. So got some Caleb Williams. Got a 10 there, a 10 there. And then finishing off with the Young Guns. Everybody loves Young Guns, that brand. It's mainly for hockey, but they're doing it in the Goodwins as well. And, you know, to get these in 10s would have been nice for the Caleb. But, you know, these are tough because that corner always seems to be dinged. This one didn't have it, so not sure what else they saw on this to give it a 9. The Richardson was nice too. I figured both of these would get 10s. I have a couple others, but again, they have that, you know, that ding on the corner, so I didn't send them in. Overall, guys, 63% PSA 10s. Had some funky grades in there. One that I believe they damaged, but not going to fight that one. It's not really worth it. And overall, not a bad order, guys. Right in my range to about 65%. So happy with it. Make some decent money off of it, and I'll get to keep a couple cards as well. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.